Yo, what's up guys? Welcome back to another video. So in this video, we're gonna go over all the upcoming characters in Wuthering Waves. I'm not talking about characters like Jinlin or Jian because we already know about them. They're already confirmed. We already know they're coming. We already know their gameplay. Instead, I'm talking about characters that you guys might not know even exist, or if you know that they exist, you might not know that they're gonna be playable characters in the future. So we're gonna start this off, but just a heads up, none of these characters are confirmed, and all of these are leaks and speculations. So anything could be changed in the future, and just take this with a grain of salt, okay? So first of all, we have Camellia, also known as Chun. For Camellia, unlike these other characters, which I'm saying they're leaks, they're speculations, she's also a leak, but she's basically at this point confirmed. Her entire kit got leaked recently, which gave us a lot of information about how she plays and her element and stuff. But about her lore, we don't know that much about her lore. Well, at least I don't know about her lore. So let me know in the comments if I'm missing anything, but I'll go over everything I do know. So what we do know is that her model was changed. It's not lore related, but her model was changed recently. I'm gonna put a photo up of her old model, and I'm also gonna put a photo of her new model. Let me know which one you guys think looks better, if her old looks better, if her new one looks better. Me personally, I think her new model looks a lot better than her old one, though I did like her old model a lot. I thought that was one of like the most unique models I've seen. So hopefully instead of like scratching that model, Kuro Games ends up using it for like some new character. Not the exact model, maybe they can like recycle it, take some stuff from it and make it into like a new better model, you know? Anyways, so for her, she seems to be a Havoc unit who will use a sword as her primary weapon. Next up, we have the Magistrate Gingi herself, the one and only. Anyways, so again, I don't have much info about her other than the fact that she is the leader of Junzhou City and that she is going to be a playable character. Again, this is just a leak, but we don't know what weapon she uses, what element she is, but we can definitely assume things based off of the information that we do have. So we're gonna speculate some things right here, okay? So if you look at the cutscene where she fights Scar, you can see that she summons dragons behind her that go chase down Scar, right? Who else uses dragons in their playstyle? Yeah, you got it. Jian uses dragons just like her. And something is that when you look at her dragons, they also look very air-ish dragons. So we can assume that she's gonna be an arrow element, just like Jian is. And we can also assume that the way Jian uses dragons in his playstyle, which when you use his ultimate attack, you know, you can summon dragons every time you do attacks. I'm assuming that she will have something similar where maybe her E ability or her ultimate attack will summon dragons and they can fight with her. One thing that we do know about her is that she's going to use either a sword or a great sword. We know this because one of the photos that came out some time ago and she had a sword in her hand. It either looked like a sword or a great sword, I'm not sure yet. So next up, we have my favorite on this list, who is known as the mysterious girl in the red. Oh. Anyways, so we know very little about her. Again, just like all the other characters. We know that she showed up behind Scar in one of the cutscenes during the closed beta test. We know her name, which is either Fluolwo or Frolova. Very cool names. Sound insanely fancy, actually. We also know that she's a member of the Star Remnant Society. Again, we don't know much about her, so this is all I've seen so far that I know related to her. But if you know anything else or any other interesting facts about her, just leave them down in the comments because I would like to read them too. And I would appreciate that. Moving on, next up is Scar, the man himself. Oh yeah. Anyways, everyone knows about him. Everyone's really excited about him, and like he's probably one of the most anticipated characters in this game. Some little backstory about Scar. While most people in the world of Wuthering Waves at this point think that their ongoing lament is an apocalypse of like boundless destruction, right? Scar doesn't think of it like that. He thinks that those people have very shallow minds. Instead, what he believes is that these tacit discords and everything that's going on is a way for people to start again and to start fresh. Continuing on, Scar plays a major part in the story, which you could see throughout the beta. During the first act of the story, at least the first act, he seemed to be the main villain or the main antagonist in a way. We even have a boss fight for him, which the boss fight was insanely fun. I really enjoyed it. And then judging from like the cutscenes and the boss fight that we had, we can assume, or well, we know that he uses cards a lot in his playstyle. So we can assume that if he becomes a playable character, he would use cards in his playstyle. Now, there's no official weapon for cards, but in his boss fight, he was also punching, kicking. So we can assume that if he becomes a character, his main weapon would be Fist. And then he would use cards with one of his abilities, like maybe his E ability, maybe his ultimate attack, which would be pretty cool stuff, right? And then again, this is all just leaks and speculations. But especially for Scar, he's not a confirmed character. This is just a speculation. The whole reason he's very highly expected to be a character, and the whole reason that he is because of the fact that he's insanely popular. He has such a major part in the story, so people expect him to be a playable character. But these are all the confirmed / leaked characters that I know of. I think there's one more, but we won't go over her in this video. For her, I would make a separate video and go over her because she's a lot more interesting. Well, all of these are really interesting, but you'll get what I mean when I make a video about her. But yeah, for now, these are all the 4 characters that are technically semi-leaked / confirmed. If I'm missing anything about them or anything, please leave it down in the comment because I would like to read it myself. And other than that, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please leave a like, share, subscribe. It helps the channel a lot. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Have a good one.